Buy a house. That's the advice your father gave you. Your grandfather gave it to you. Your drunk uncle at the barbecue gave it to you. And you know what's worse? 34% of Americans agree. They think real estate is the best long-term investment. Only 18% choose stocks. But then the monkey did the math, and the math doesn't lie. Calm down. The monkey isn't saying not to buy a house. The monkey is saying your brain is deceiving you when making decisions. Let's go. First, the belief. Everyone thinks real estate is better. Everyone. Boomers, Gen X, even Gen Z is starting to repeat the mantra. Since 2014, real estate has led every Gallup poll as the best investment every year, without exception. But you know who doesn't think that? Millionaires. From 2010 to 2015, the number of millionaires who rent tripled. The rich rent, and they invest the difference. Strange, isn't it? Now, the math that nobody shows you. Monkey did the math with $100,000 invested for 30 years, at 10% per year in stocks, $1,744,940. At 5% per year in real estate, $483,665. The difference? $1,200,000 for free, without doing anything, just leaving the money alone. But monkey real estate appreciates in value too. It does. But nobody tells you about the hidden costs. Maintaining a home in the United States costs an average of $21,400 per year. That's $1,325 per month. And that's in addition to the mortgage. And stocks. How much does it cost to maintain them? Index funds charge 0.03% per year. $100,000 invested, annual cost $30. Absurdly good. Real estate, $21,000 per year. Stocks, $30 per year. 700 times more expensive to maintain real estate. In other words, stocks are as good as a bunch of bananas. The rule is to set aside 1 to 3% of the property value every year just for maintenance. A $500,000 house? Set aside $5,000 to $15,000 per year. Over 30 years? Up to $450,000 just for repairs. Nobody talks about this in the construction company's advertising. Okay, monkey, but if being immobile is worse, why does everyone prefer it? Because your brain is deceiving you. And that's where psychology comes in. 5 biases that push you towards real estate. Bias 1, tangibility. You see the house, you smell the aromas, you walk through the yard. Actions are numbers on a screen. Your brain prefers what you can touch, even if the intangible yields more. Bias 2, cultural anchoring. Buying a house is a success. You've heard that your whole life, from relatives, neighbors, stupid people. Bias 3, aversion to volatility. Stocks fall 20% on a Monday, and you panic. But your property also loses value. You just don't see it because nobody sends you alerts on your cell phone. Bias 4, personality. Research shows that more anxious people naturally prefer immobility. It's not logic, it's temperament. Bias 5, confirmation. You've already decided which property is best. You only look for data that agrees with you. You ignore anything that contradicts it. You don't buy a house because it's the best investment. You buy it because it seems like the best investment. Safe is not the same thing as profitable. So, monkey, do stocks always win? No. And here comes the honest part that nobody tells you. Real estate has a powerful advantage: leverage. With a down payment of $20,000, you can buy a property worth $100,000. If it appreciates by 5%, you've earned $5,000, a 25% return on your $20,000. With $20,000 in stocks, if they rise by 5%, you've earned $1,000, a 5% return. Leverage is the secret weapon of real estate, but leverage is a double-edged sword, because if it falls 5%, you also lose proportionally more. And stocks have 3 advantages that real estate can't beat. Liquidity. Need cash? Sell in 3 seconds. Real estate takes months. Compound interest. Reinvested dividends create a snowball effect that real estate can't replicate. Total liability. 0 maintenance, 0 tenants, 0 plumbers at 3 a.m. So what's the right answer? It depends. If you're going to live in the house, have stability, and want to build wealth with leverage, real estate might make sense. If you want maximum growth, liquidity, and passivity, stocks destroy. But what cannot happen is you making a choice without doing the math, and most people never have. In short, your brain pushes you toward real estate. Culture pushes you toward real estate. Your monkey dad pushes you toward real estate. But the numbers push you in the other direction. Monkeys don't tell you where to invest. Monkeys tell you to calculate before deciding. The worst financial decision isn't choosing wrong. It's choosing without thinking. The monkey researched. The monkey calculated. The monkey warned you. Now the banana is in your hand. The monkey waves goodbye.